you check the children?
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil, Laird.
Robert Duell.
And Jaime and Fuego here.
And we are here to do some catching up on some trailers. We're a few weeks behind on some of these, one in particular, which we'll start with to get over with. That is for Halloween Kills. They dropped a new teaser back on Halloween, or at least that week. So, yeah, a few weeks late on this one.
Yeah, it was not much to talk about from what I've read. It's like maybe 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
shall say.
that's more than enough for Halloween fans.
Sure.
So, all right, and in 3, 2, 1, go.
Next Halloween, when the sun sets and someone is alone,
Jamie Lee talking, obviously.
he kills.
Okay.
No, we don't. Here, we going hospital again?
Yeah, super short.
At least it was better than the last one we got.
Yeah, instead of just her driving away kind of thing.
Yeah.
I guess we
That's a
can
movie
kind of
that's
do
done,
it
too, by the way.
a little bit of a breakdown here to see what we see, since it's only 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's why I said. I was like, I heard it's.
It was gonna, like they did have like the scene of like Anthony Michael Hall in there, like walking through with his signature baseball bat that they've been showing the pictures of and shit.
Who I've heard is a little more of the main character than the girls.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what I've heard too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're back in the hospital.
So even going hospital is very Halloween too.
There you go.
Oh yeah, it is.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's supposed to be him? Okay, that's
Yeah,
Anthony
dude.
Michael Hall. Oh wow.
Yeah, age, man.
Yeah.
I just think of
Is
him
that him
being
getting
in
his head
detention
bashed
on
into
the
the door,
weekend,
too?
man, you know?
Is that him getting his head bashed right here too?
No,
Oh.
different old dude.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Or is it?
No, that was definitely a different old dude. He had a buzz cut.
Okay, yeah.
All right, yeah, not much to really speak of.
But
We're gonna see the movie.
It was definitely better than the first teaser thing that we got. I'll at least give it that.
Sure.
I don't even know if I'll give it that. I mean, I think,
I don't know either. The other one was a cohesive little mini scene.
I'm going to kind of side with CP. Shout out to Willis Greedia in the fact that they should have just put this out, because it's done. They should have put it out in October.
They're not going to miss out
for
on
premium VOD,
whatever possible theatrical revenue they could make.
I guess,
if there is any by next October.
The big question if.
That's at this point. We are discussing theoretical theatrical revenue at this particular point, guys.
All right, so next up, we're going to look at something that is something I didn't even know was coming. This is a third in the series, thus second sequel to SKYLIN.
Really?
Dinosaurs,
alien
Nazis on the moon.
No, that's Iron Sky.
That's
Okay.
Iron Sky. No,
Okay.
SKYLIN is the
Totally
one where
out
there
there.
was the people in the apartment building and then aliens invaded, and if
didn't
you
they
looked
have
in the
Grillo?
light, their eyes would, like start to crackle with black and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then
Okay.
It was an okay movie.
I liked it.
I had fun with it.
Wasn't Grillo in the second one?
Yeah.
I didn't
Grillo?
watch the second one.
Yeah, I
yet.
think he was.
I didn't watch the second one. I know the first one had dude from Scrubs, and then the Texas Chainsaw remake.
Yep, that guy too.
Yeah. Which, that ending was okay. I liked the aspect of he either put his brain in the alien kind of thing, but it's like the whole thing, love prevails.
And then, but then they sort of kind of, that's the thing, that promised something that apparently this is going to be fulfilling, because they did, the second one went further in that direction.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is going to be supposedly fulfilling
then all in all, the second one was still worthy enough to watch.
Yeah, oh yeah, I
Okay.
think so, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all.
actually,
that's all I need to know.
Surprisingly so.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah, I heard some people say they liked the second one better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
with
shit.
more
Okay.
action-centric. I mean, Frank Grillo being the dude who was in, those later Purge movies, 2 and 3, if I'm not mistaken, and a few other things.
See, I never watched those. I never got into the Purge movies.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Those fell more on like the slasher kind of thing.
Rose calling. General wants to see you.
There is only one thing harder than winning a war.
Keeping peace.
It looks good.
For the past 5 years, we coexisted peacefully.
we don't find a solution, 3 billion will die. However, we crack their navigation. We're embarking on the first mission to their world. You've been blessed
Respect
with
the
ability
scope
to
of what they're
interact with
doing.
alien tech. And I want you to join us.
Honestly, visually, it looks great.
Yeah, it's way better than I was anticipating.
Well, remember the first one it got a lot of traction because it was 2 guys that made it. All the special effects.
Was it?
It's the same 2 guys doing all these.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, because I know it didn't do very well in the theater.
As far as I know, that's the case.
Yeah, it was limited theatrical, just VOD
Do signatures.
or release, but.
What is it?
Yeah, the second one ended with like, we got to take this fight to their world, and then this is actually fulfilling the promise.
See, that's cool. I like how they keep the continuity. It's basically each movie ends and starts right where the previous one.
I am engaged enough though, where I mean, I'm getting some District 9 vibes, I'm getting some Alien vibes, I'm
Well,
getting
she's shooting
like
shit out of her wrist, man. Like she's getting powers. It looks like.
I kind of feel like I need to check out this trilogy now.
Yeah, I definitely want to.
Yeah.
Because I didn't
this looks
see any of
really,
the other
really
installments.
good. Like,
Oh yeah.
okay. Okay.
Unlike Scream, they properly incorporate the numerical aspect
the numerical,
in
yeah.
their title.
So yeah, I'm on board for this again. I like
Most
the
definitely.
sci-fi alien invasion movies, and I quite liked the first 2. This definitely does look like it fulfills the promise, and yeah, man, the effects have been stepped up every issue. I'm a big comic reader, so every new installment, they've been upping everything. This looks great.
Oh, most definitely. Like I want to go back and rewatch the first one and then go through the second one, especially. Like, no, this looks awesome.
Yeah, the second one was Beyond Skyline.
Was it? Okay. Because that was more like just focused on the military group, right?
I can't remember. I need to rewatch it at this point. I remember liking it, and I remember it being the next step.
Okay.
So.
Well, as I see no Grillo, I could only imagine if maybe he, didn't make it in the previous one or whatever.
Or he transfers his consciousness into one of these things the way the guy at the end of the first one did.
Oh, very interesting.
Did they
Since
ever?
I haven't watched any of these
Do they ever
movies,
bring that up in the second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It picks up with that.
Okay.
It
it
literally does. It picks up with it. If I recall correctly, it picks up with that to start.
Okay, so right where basically he's going around with her beating the shit out of everybody on the ship.
I believe that's what I recall. I could be recalling wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Beyond Skyline was worth it. This looks like it's going to be just as worth it. So.
Yeah, these scenes especially where they're presumably on this other planet or whatever, that's where I'm getting the major like Starship Troopers, Alien sort of vibes that I'm really digging the hell out of. So yeah, I have not watched any of these films though.
Really?
So no.
Oh man, I like them. Yeah. I think they're very worth it because it's giant alien creatures. Like that thing that you just saw is huge. Like in the first movie, you see how big it is. It crushes a car with one of its.
Oh yeah, when they're going out of the parking garage. Yeah, I forgot that creature.
That's how big those things are. They're massive.
Okay.
So yeah,
I think I'm sold at this point, especially with a third and concluding installment in a trilogy coming out. Yeah, I'm all for it.
They just basically sold me on how great these graphics are. Like, this looks beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so that's Skyline 3's.
And this being like made presumably outside the studio system.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about it. All right, so that's it. Next up, we're gonna watch the trailer for the new Barbara Crampton produced reboot of Castle Freak, which we actually did a review of not too long ago. I think it might be a Patreon review though.
I think it was
so.
a Patreon
review. we have over 80 reviews that are just on our Patreon page that people watching the channel haven't watched. So if you guys want to watch it, it's only $1 to sign up on the Patreon to get access to those reviews. You can watch
good stuff
Castle
in the
Freak and a
description
lot
box
of other
below.
stuff. Yep, in the description box down there. But So this is the 2020 reboot of it that's coming out in like a month.
Yeah, and all three of us we liked the original.
I think it's the best full moon movie, and the best movie Full Moon has ever made.
Stuart Gordon, man. I mean,
Jeff Combs and everything.
Yeah,
Jeffrey
exactly.
Combs did excellent.
That man loves his
Great
Lovecraft
creature
stuff.
effects, those boobies.
yeah.
Lots of good stuff. Lots
Now,
of things
so,
to like about
Hopefully
this.
they keep the cat kill out of this one.
Yeah.
Now, so being the Lovecraft aficionado, have you read the short story?
I have.
Okay.
And this adaptation, at least the original, is nothing of what the actual story
Which
is.
is
So the original story actually it's in the eyes of the freak.
Oh, okay.
And whatnot. It's nothing about how any of this happened in the movie. It's completely
family.
flip-flopped.
Well, we'll see. Maybe this is
all that
Yeah.
maybe this is less a
Well, no,
remake
because
and
basically
more
how
new
it is,
adaptation.
it's explaining him thinking that his underground world is the top world and everything, like our surface world kind of thing.
That's actually really fascinating.
Yeah, and then
to
he
be fair.
basically
that's cool.
he ascends through these different levels of the house, and then realizes that he's not normal. He's considered the freak and shit like that. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
All right.
Okay,
Well, let's give it a try.
Yeah, that means there's territory to do something.
Yeah, and like when
totally
Cecil,
different
even
with
prior to
this.
this, Cecil was telling me, he's like, yeah, Barbara Crampton's like helming this. I'm like, really?
Well, producing.
Or producing, whatever.
Yeah,
she's
so
part
got
of
the
it.
money behind it.
Yeah,
and,
which honestly, being like that, like the popular '80s name, hopefully she sticks true to it.
Let's give it a try in 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
Do it, Fangoria.
and Fangoria, who was helping distribute it, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not too keen on how it's being shot.
This was my mother's house.
This.
Our castle is yours to do with as you wish.
Wait, this is a sequel. That's the little blind girl from the first.
Oh.
This is a Necronomicon. Dates back to the Middle Ages. Listen to this. There's monstrous creatures who once ruled over the earth. There's a prophecy that the old ones will return to this world.
Wait,
That sounds way more Lovecraft.
it is,
Yeah,
but
for
now
sure.
they're cherry picking.
Which they can't. obviously.
But even more so than anything.
After Color Out of Space, man, I mean, just cherry pick.
Yeah,
the
but
depth
at
of
this point, it
Lovecraft
doesn't even
shit.
seem like this is even Castle
Whatever's
Freak.
hiding in the walls. I think it lives here.
Oh, well. Oh.
Oh, maybe.
That castle is filled with evil. And now, all hope is lost.
I don't.
Oh, well. That I'm
Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, Scotty. Yeah, I don't honestly, personally, like. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start on this one, and I'm honestly not as on board as what I thought I was on our initial talks about it. I'm still gonna watch it, but like, okay, the one thing I can kind of, I think is kind of cool is if it is Victor, what I'm thinking that this girl is supposed to be the girl growing up from the first one.
I don't think she is. I mean, to be fair, but
I don't know.
I mean, the fact that they're selling it as a bold
because that's the thing too.
I
Like
feel
she
like
even
it
got
is
it. Like it's almost like the same scar mark on the face as what happened to the girl in the first one.
Well, I mean, it's possible, but here's the thing: they talk about all these otherworldly terrors and stuff, and then like you build up something huge, and then all you get is this little weak ass mummy looking thing.
And that's my thing
up.
too. It's like even in like. Because like the Castle Freak movie is so far off from the original source material.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. There was even otherworldly. If
no, he wasn't.
Correctly. Yeah,
he wasn't, and that's why honestly, to a point, is even the Full Moon Studios version is almost seems a little bit closer to the adaptation with or the source material with still being as far off as what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. The shrouded look, and he's loose. Like I like that the Castle Freak was locked up, you know, in his room, and eventually got free, and then was crazy.
Well, now we have like this cult thing or something.
Yeah,
I don't honestly. This
that's where it actually got my interest a little bit.
Really,
to be fair.
that's where it
was
lost
when,
me.
Yeah, it was where I started seeing some of that nastiness, and then
like
finally,
the effects of
I want to see the
like
freak.
if you skip back and everything. like the effects and the makeup for the freak, it doesn't look too bad. I don't know if that's the
I just don't care about the
religious
shit.
And
right there. See, that looks okay. See, that actually looks closer to what the original
that does
makeup.
Look pretty close to the original, yeah.
So it's I don't know. Your practical.
Hopefully they don't keep him shrouded that long.
Yeah, like your practical effects aren't going to save the entire movie, but
it's also making me wonder if he's going to be a sympathetic character like in the previous adaptation or not so much, because you
look like it.
You felt bad for him in the previous one,
to a
like
point.
The weird, to a point, but the whole flawed love story and everything.
Oh yeah.
With the blind girl and the fact that she couldn't see how nasty he looked.
Yeah.
And I mean that was really
and also
pivotal,
too, it's like
pivotal shit
with like the original Castle Freak movie, like that whole backstory of like his mother and the abuse that he endured and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's where there's all too often villains where they humanize them enough where you're like, oh, I can understand like
why you're doing what you are, but
the whole course to this sort of nastiness. But
it does feel like it was shot like a low budget movie.
It definitely
with a little bit of extra money and a location. Like it doesn't. There's stuff that's off about it. The lighting doesn't always match. But
it's just sitting eating.
It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit strange. It's very low budget.
Well, I mean, that was those early '90s full moon movies where they were able to go film in Romania at these amazing
but those
locations.
Still felt like more than even like the really, the garbage, the standard full moon stuff. Like Castle Freak just felt bigger and better and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
all right.
or even some of the stuff they competed against, like the Trauma films at the time.
Yeah.
Well, those like the Traumaville movies or the series like that, like they knew basically what they were doing. Like this is your straight B movie.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on from this. Let's move on to a movie called
I still plan on
Chaos Walking. So this is Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland.
Oh yeah, this is the one directed by Doug Liman that they've been trying to get this movie out for like 2 or 3 years at this particular point.
Okay.
Apparently there was massive reshoots that they needed to do, but Holland was tied up with Spider-Man and Ridley was tied up with Star Wars, and so they weren't able to do that. And supposedly they're saying theatrical for this, but who the hell knows?
Nick Jonas.
Oh God!
All right,
I'm sure his schedule.
I mean, he was in Jumanji and stuff, so
he wasn't bad.
He's not bad.
I
all right,
mean,
it's still Jonas Brother.
I got a ring.
He's still Jonas
Brother.
Well, if you're quoting an actual song, you're worse than me by a long shot.
Wait, was he singing a song?
He did sound like he was singing. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, dude. Where
I thought you were singing like an actual Jonas Brothers song. All right.
No, I got a ring on my finger where Mickey Mouse beats the hell out of the Jonas Brothers, and he's like the Chinese are tingling.
No, I don't remember that one.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's terrific. So this is post-apocalyptic, if I remember right.
I like her as a blonde.
Pre-trailer trailer bullshit.
Is that Mads Mikkelsen?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, big time sci-fi.
I love Doug Liman, man. I mean,
ooh.
We're lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
I like him.
That wardrobe.
Whoa,
yeah.
Stop! Don't come any closer.
It's a girl.
Girl. Oh my gosh, girl. I'm sorry. No,
just hearing this in the headphones, the panning is very interesting.
Who are you?
She reads minds?
I guess.
It's so
blonde.
here.
We call it the noise.
They're not supposed to be that smart.
I'm liking the scale of the sets.
On this planet.
That's cool.
Every thought in our heads on display.
Oh.
Huh.
Where are all the women?
Hannibal.
They're dead.
He just denied recently that he's gonna step into the
What is she thinking? Where the hell is her noise?
It's strange to see everything you're thinking.
You know, it's strange for me too, not knowing what's going on in your head. I mean, I don't know, you might not like my dog, or you want to hit me over the head with a rock or something.
I like your dog.
And so, interestingly, she's allowed to talk in her proper accent, and he is not.
Snake.
That's fun.
I don't know why.
Is that a giant ass snake?
They'll kill you.
Get in the boat!
They just love Ray with that sexy accent.
If you want to protect the girls, you have to leave now.
Well, she's British.
So is Tom Holland.
Oh.
Keep you safe, safe. Keep you safe, safe.
Maybe
With her
people,
power, there's
they
no
think people
telling what you
won't
can
do
do.
well as an American actor.
It's possible, yeah.
That's a good point because in all of her roles, well, I mean, yeah. She's always talked British.
Take like Carl Urban and everything too.
Man, that's a gangster coat, dude.
The coat's pretty dope. His wardrobe's pretty cool. Ooh.
I taught you it. You man. Fight. Be quiet. And drive. Come on. Fight.
That's cool. I'm on board. I think that looks fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious. I don't feel like I got much story-wise aside from the fact that we're in a post-something.
Heavy on the visuals, though.
But yeah,
no, all in all, this looks fun.
Yeah, great.
I'm definitely down to watch this.
Yeah, Doug Liman, whether it's back to Swingers or even later stuff like Edge of Tomorrow, I mean, terrific actor, yeah. Dude, that was his first movie. I adore him. You're like a big bear, man.
Classic.
Yeah, with the hat and the coat, man. I don't know what Mickelson's doing, but he just exudes badassness.
Whatever he's doing right.
This is true.
All right, well...
Yeah, they both look a little younger. So, as I said, this movie's been sitting on the shelf for a few years. They've been trying to get it right.
Huh, looks fun.
I like her as a Blum, though.
Let us know what your thoughts are, guys. We're going to move on to 30 Coins, which is an HBO thing that has a teaser that's about giant monsters or something. Anthology. Yeah, the religious giant monster anthology thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I saw the bloody disgusting article and I was like, oh man, I want to watch this, and I held off.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I have HBO Max. No, it's foreign. Okay. And the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, Jesus.
HBO Europe original series. Okay, I'm all about different perspectives, especially from where Christianity allegedly heralded from. Not Europe, Asia, obviously.
Oh, don't do it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, that's shit.
That's cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm down for that.
Giant creatures, yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm all for it. The 30 coins is obviously talking about the shekels
30
of
pieces of
silver
silver,
that Judas sold Jesus Christ for. I am so friggin' about this.
Yeah, big creatures. I mean, the religious stuff I can give or take. It just depends on if it's done well.
High production
But
value, too.
usually with these foreign series, the religious aspect is done, I think, a little bit better than usually American productions will treat religion and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
there's kind of
there's a little bit of a like foreign John Bernthal thing going on with this guy.
That's okay. That's
like
what I was
Shane.
thinking. I'm like, this guy fucking looks really
he
familiar
looks like
to someone.
Foreign Punisher a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where the door is pulled off the truck. They have the giant creature aspect. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please, and thank you.
That looks. Oh.
Yeah, I'm all about it.
Dripping blood with her in the confessional booth. Ugh. Ugh.
And it looks like too, like the whole body's inverted actually.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's cool.
Whoa, dude.
That's pretty dope.
Look, he's got a mangina.
That's huge. All right, so it sounds like we're all about this.
Yeah,
most
100%, man. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, let's move on.
Because for partially almost has like a Beelzebub kind of vibe.
Beelzebub.
Yeah. Great Mexican horror film.
Great.
Available on Shudder.
So there are
Tobin Bell.
3 Netflix projects, 2 of which are anime projects that we're going to do real quick. But before we do that, let's do the last actual full trailer, which is for Girl, which is a Bella Thorne movie.
Yeah.
Don't know much about this one.
I didn't even realize who the hell Bella Thorne was until I watched the
Babysitter?
second
Babysitter movie, yeah.
And then I realized
Well, she was also in the Amityville Awakenings that Marcia and I watched.
Okay.
Her and Will Poulter were together in that
She
one.
actually did a really funny movie I watched on Redbox lately. It was called...
Was it Will Poulter? Might have been Will
it was
Poulter or
called
the
Chick
Joker guy.
Fight with her and
Might
Malin
have actually been
Ackerman,
the Joker
where,
guy.
Yeah, it was the two of them just beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
That's a funny movie.
I never watched that either. All right,
Yeah,
3,
just
2,
came out.
1, go.
The number you have reached is not in service.
Still got that nose ring from Babysitter.
Yeah. So it is apparently real, I'm assuming, as opposed to being a fake one.
Who did this to you? He's dead. Someone tortured him.
You get out of there right now. You don't know that town. There's something broken there.
I'm not coming home, Mama, until I find out I did this.
Oh, so it's revenge. I love
Sure
revenge
as hell hate
movies.
to be the one you're going to go see.
Mickey.
Stay away from the brother.
Wait.
What brothers?
Is that Mickey Rourke?
It did look like Mickey Rourke.
It
Yes, it is Mickey Rourke. What?
Botched plastic surgery from anywhere.
What's with this hatchet?
Oh, the wrestler's
It
so
was my
good.
dad.
Though.
That was a great movie.
Drop it.
You are one crazy ass girl. You know that?
I want to make things right.
Here for the road?
I'll take Dick.
I can't take money from a dead girl. It ain't good. Waving a hatchet around, wanting to kill people.
If someone bad dies, it's good, right?
I can hear your heart beating.
Who? Alright.
Yeah.
Please! I need to know the truth! What'd you do, baby?
See, it looks...
The most original title in the world.
That's horrible.
What are we gonna call this? It's a girl. You know?
It looks okay though.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
Apparently, it's
No,
available now, even as
My
we
only
react to
thing
it.
is, I feel like I don't know. I'm
It's
like,
on,
I've still never really been sold on Bella Thorne
Yeah.
as an actress. So like
she's trying, man.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like there's been times like she's done really good in scenes, and then there was some little flatter kind of things. But
She was a Disney girl, right?
she was, I think, at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea about that.
But like
till
it
the
looks
second.
like honestly, she looks well enough in this. I'm just not gonna go in with super high expectations.
I'm not gonna really seek it out.
Yeah, I'm not totally over the moon for it, but I think I've got some Redbox streaming credits that I'll probably use for this.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, if you guys are interested, I think it looks good.
Well, let
Not
us
great,
know.
but good.
Let
Yeah.
us know if it's worth it. Then
Indeed.
I'll sign into your Redbox and watch it.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we do things here in this day and age. So.
All right, so the 3 Netflix projects coming up here. We'll save the 2 foreign ones. I don't know if this is it, but we'll start with Alien Xmas because obviously Christmas season coming up. Netflix Futures is what this is. I don't know. This may not even be horror. But let's try it.
I think it's.
Speaking of holidays,
I think it's for kids, but
I'm really surprised
It's
they
okay,
haven't
we
done
covered
another
kids' scary
Thanksgiving
stuff.
movie. I'm really surprised they haven't.
All right, you sit in the corner. 3, 2, 1, go.
Back of the bus.
First alien Christmas.
This is Earth. We will build the ultimate weapon, and their stuff will be our stuff. Who are you?
The world could never have predicted how alien it would be.
Look out!
Do you have a plan B?
Nope.
I'm fucking winging it.
All right.
Well,
That looks cute,
yeah,
Cute,
it
not
looks-
very horror at all.
it
We can
looks
kind of move right
fine.
past it a little bit. Yeah. All right, so the next 2, I know one of them is absolutely horror, and this is Godzilla, so we'll start with this one. This is not the one that I'm saying is absolutely horror, but it's Godzilla, so it's giant monsters. So 3, 2, 1, Godzilla,
yeah.
singular point, go. Serial anime Netflix original.
It's Toho. Okay, so going for a hand-drawn animation in comparison with some of the 3D stuff we saw on the previous Godzilla movie, which series were not like.
Wow.
I mean, it looks
Dude, they're
pretty
bringing
cool.
back all the fucking monsters,
Yeah,
man.
that was pretty cool, actually.
This is gonna be awesome.
See, I haven't watched all those original movies, so it doesn't ring as cool for me, but I do love good animation.
I wonder if they're going more on like the Shin Godzilla animation.
Maybe.
That would be cool.
So yeah, I mean, I'll always try the first. I watched the Godzilla CG animated movies that went straight to Netflix, and they were
that was where it was
hellishly boring.
Yeah, it was on a different.
Hellishly
they
boring.
did get pretty bad, especially the second one.
Oh my god, hellishly
that
boring.
guy.
Oh, that was Ultraman.
No, not Ultraman. It's
Is there a different name for
there is
Jet Jaguar.
Yes,
that's Jet Jaguar.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that was from the King Kong versus Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Which one though?
That's true. They've done a couple, huh?
No, that was about I think the first one when I think Jet was originally introduced.
Yeah,
I've been told
because he was made by the engineer and his son, kind of.
Cool, man. I'm about giant monsters, so I'll give it a try.
And again, the animation looks super cool.
Yeah,
it kind of has a if any of you guys have ever watched God Eater.
Dude, that thing looks dope. Look at that shit. I would not want to get picked up and eaten by that thing.
There is something to this sort of 2D animation that has a little bit of a 3D like kind of flair to it that I just prefer as opposed to going full CGI, man. You know, there's just something cool about this.
And I almost feel like they might be going on like that Shin Godzilla style.
Maybe. All right, so that's that, and then finally we're gonna wrap it up with something called High Rise Invasion. So this is an anime story, and it says right off the bat that this is an adaptation of one of the goriest mangas out there. So let's give it a try. I've been very curious.
I'm kind of curious on what manga that is.
Very curious. Here, I think it's just called High Rise. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
And you're dead.
Gory death game manga.
Of course, we have a girl in school. Schoolgirl outfit.
Schoolgirls exist, Fuego.
No, but they're so about it in the Japanese manga.
Oh, it's like that movie. Furies. Kill or be killed.
Oh, you suck it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay.
That looks alright.
Yeah. Not as attractive as I was hoping it would be.
Like,
I was
it definitely seems more on a
Godzilla
mashup
stuff,
of a couple different animes. So you have like probably a completely different name of the anime that I'm actually thinking of. Was it no, not Assassination Classroom. Oh shit. No, fuck, I lost it. Anyways, yeah.
It didn't catch me as much as I was hoping it would, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
like, again, based on the description I read, I was like, ooh, this should be good to react to, but a little boring.
But sometimes with these, those, like, you actually start getting into, like, the first 2 episodes, and you get a lot more gore than what you would do in the trailers.
Sure, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's less a mentality of like with an R-rated, red band trailer in like North America, but
that's always one thing.
Based on the hype, man.
That's always one thing I loved about like the animes. It's like you can go bigger and more brutal in your kills and your gore.
True.
Versus like with live action because of budgetary restraints.
Which is why we like Parasite so much.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's gonna do it, guys. That's the trailers.
I'll probably check it out and I'll let them know if it's worthy.
Because
I'm more of an anime watcher than you guys are.
I put a couple things on my Christmas list, including I put the entire Guyver series on the Christmas list. So.
Okay, I can never remember like if you were like on the half and half kind of thing. Or...
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe more. It's not something I actively seek out, but I mean, when it comes to like Berserk and Grave,
I don't think I actually ever did a full review of Claymore. As much as I talk
we were talking about that.
You know what? Let me check.
You and I were talking about that.
I might have.
Because that was when we were talking about like God Eater and some of the other ones and shit.
No, 0 videos. I still haven't reviewed it. All right. Well, I've watched it a couple of times. I have the Blu-ray set. If someone wants to borrow it to watch it,
it's on. Last I checked, it's still on Hulu.
Oh, is it? Okay,
so
yeah.
I can go back through and redo that.
Dude, let's fucking do Claymore. It's my favorite anime. So I am total. It's just about monster fighting group of female warriors, only female warriors, and it's about one that
in Japanese that makes sense.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking cool. All right, well, that's gonna do it, you guys.
Chicks.
So thank you very much for watching our trailer reaction roundup. We'll be back when there's another set of trailers that are worth reacting to. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird,
Robert Duell,
and Gracias, Jaime, and Fuego.
And remember, stay scared.